What's up you guys, it's Caboose bringing you another Marvel Spider-Man 2 video, and today what I got for you guys here is some news coming from Mr. Bill Rosemann himself at Marvel Games. He hints towards what we can expect in the story of this game, and as well hints the fact that this game is going to be darker. Now before we jump into everything, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if at any point you enjoy the video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you enjoy the video at any point, leaving a like would be awesome. If you're new here and you want to keep up to date on all things Marvel Spider-Man 2, I got you covered. I'll be making videos on all the news and updates, reacting to gameplay and trailers that we'll get, showcasing gameplay when the game comes out, and so much more. If that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be immediately notified when a video goes live. Lastly, reminding you guys I'm sponsored by GFuel. The Venom Let There Be Carnage GFuel is available now. With the film coming out on October 1st, you can get your hands on the black ooze or the red ooze flavors, or the collector's boxes, the cans, whatever you'd like. Just head to that link in the description box below, get yourself some Venom GFuel, and if you do, use code Caboose at checkout. And with that being said, let's get into this. Okay, so we got another installment of This Week in Marvel, which is kind of the official Marvel podcast, and this week they wanted to go over the reveals for Marvel's Wolverine and Marvel's Spider-Man 2. In order to talk a little bit more about those reveals, they invited on Bill Rosemann from Marvel Games to give us some more insight about it. He talked a bit about the Wolverine trailer and some of his favorite Easter eggs, which I might cover in a future video, but when talking about Marvel Spider-Man 2, firstly, he mentions the brand new suits that both of our characters have in the game. Miles has a new suit as well as Peter.
Marvel Spider-Man 2. What's new? Well, you've seen, if you look at on the physical side, Peter, his advanced suit has some updates. If you look at it, you'll notice some features. The color has changed. The red is a bit deeper, more bold. Miles, his suit has been updated as well. You'll see things like the stripe has extended down the arm. Little things, because I think the team did such a great job on the costumes that we don't want to, throw the baby out with the bathwater. But it's PS5, and what could we do just to update the costumes, the textures a little bit?
So quite a few differences in the advanced suit in Marvel Spider-Man 2 than from what we saw with the suit in Spider-Man PS4. But when it comes to Miles' suit, not too much is different. He's just got some red that runs down his arm. So yeah, not much is changed, but Bill Rosemann mentioned that they wanted to change them up just a little bit to give that flair of feeling new, feeling fresh, going into a game that's going to be exclusive to the PlayStation 5. He hints, of course, that there is kind of a voice talking throughout the trailer. He doesn't reveal who that voice is, but I think a lot of Marvel fans, who especially are fans of Spider-Man, know exactly who that's going to be. It's going to be Kraven the Hunter. We all know. I'm just wondering why they're trying to keep that under wraps. Maybe it's just that they don't want to reveal who the voice actor is yet. I'm not sure. I guess as we get closer to 2023, we'll find out a little more about the game and a little more about what Kraven's involvement is going to be. I just want to cut you guys now to a portion from the interview between the folks at This Week in Marvel and Bill Rosemann, where he gives us a little more insight on what we can expect to see when it comes to the story of Marvel Spider-Man 2. Just listen to this.
Yeah, there are multiple foes. I can say the story very much continues and picks up from Marvel Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Don't want to reveal too much, but it's the next big chapter. There are a lot of threads, a lot of characters that were in the first two games that you'll see them here. So yeah, it's Miles, it's Peter, it's Venom, it's a mysterious voice. It's everything you love, but more.
That's great. We love more. We want more.
And I would say if the first Spider-Man game was Star Wars, Spider-Man 2 is kind of our empire.
Ooh.
It gets a little darker.
So yeah, you can see there he explicitly mentions that threads that we got introduced within both Spider-Man PS4 and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales are going to be explored and continued within this game, which I think we all expected. It was just nice to get that confirmation that some of the storylines that were left on a bit of a cliffhanger within the first two games are going to continue in this game. So I'm looking forward to that. But the mic drop, the big thing there from Bill Rosemann, was mentioning that if Marvel Spider-Man was Star Wars, Spider-Man 2 is going to be The Empire Strikes Back. And I am extremely excited about that. Him mentioning that it's going to be darker is something that excites me very much so, and I can't wait to see what Insomniac Games plans to do with this game, especially with Venom, with Kraven the Hunter, and some of the other villains that they've hinted at and teased to show up with this game. If it's going to be their empire, this is going to be a game where we might even see the heroes lose. I don't know. I am so hyped for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Everything that we have heard and seen so far off of just a small teaser and this little interview has me over the moon. 2023 can't get here soon enough, but until then, I now want to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about all the news that I provided for you here? Are you excited about the fact that Spider-Man 2 is going to be a darker story? And what villain do you want to see the most show up in this game? Sound off in the comments below, and of course, if you enjoyed today's video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those links are going to be in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.